Hello dear student, welcome to 7th standard and congratulations to all of you. I am your geography teacher and let's start our first lesson, How Seasons Occur Part 1. Before going to this lesson, read this lesson and write hard words 3 times. Let's start our lesson. See here, some recalls are there. How do day and night occur on the earth? The meaning of this question is how day and night occurs on the earth, and we are studied this in 6th standard. So we know that because of earth rotation, day and night occurs. What term is used to describe the earth revolution around the sun? We know that earth rotates around the sun and the term is known as revolution. Year is a term used to describe earth revolution around the sun. How long does the earth take to do so? Maximum 365 days take earth to complete one revolution around the sun. In which hemisphere is our country located? We know that there are, because of equatorial line, our earth get divided in two parts. Let's see here. You can see here. Suppose this is our earth and this is the equatorial line at 0 degree. And we know that because of this equatorial line, our earth get divided in two parts. This one half and this one half. Towards the north pole, the half part, which is called hemisphere. Towards the north pole, the hemisphere is known as northern hemisphere. And towards the south pole, the hemisphere is known as southern hemisphere. And our country, India, is located at northern hemisphere. Next question is that why don't the sun rays fall perpendicular at all the places on the earth? Here also the reason behind this is that, see here, suppose this is our earth and this is the axis of earth at which earth get rotate around itself. You can see this axis is somehow tilted. That means it's somehow downside towards the east and west. You can see here. It's somehow tilted towards the east and west side. That's why the sun rays does not fall perpendicular around on the earth. See here. That's why sun rays not falling down perpendicular on earth because of axis of earth which is tilted towards the east-west. Can you tell? Note the timing of sunrise and sunset in your area for the following period by direct observation or using calendar, newspapers or the internet. A specimen table has been given below. See here, you have give a specimen table. A specific table is there. You have to note down the time of sunrise, sunset, duration of whole day, duration of whole night and the source of information. That is, if you use calendar, newspaper, you have to write here. Or maybe prefer is that your observation. Record the entries for the month of June. Find the answers to the following question and discuss them. See here, the question are they, among the records in the table, which is the longest day? When you calculate or when you enter all entries in that table, you have to record what is the longest day, which is the longest day, and what is difference do you notice in the duration of the night day by day. On day by day, there is increase in hours or decrease you get, and guess the reason behind it and what is behind that you also get it. Now see, how did you find out duration of the night? Which two dates have days and night of the same duration? With the help of the table, you saw how the duration of day and night changes. Do you think such a changes occurs everywhere on the earth? Yes, of course. This all changes happens on everywhere on the earth. Use the following format to record the duration daytime from 19th to 28th of every month from September to December. That means you have to record this table not for only June but September, October, November and December also. Let's see what is geographical explanation or what is the reason behind this. You must have noticed the change in the duration of daytime and night time from 19th to 28th June. You can observe that it takes 24 hours for the earth to rotate around itself. That means day and night together we get 24 hours, and we know this earth rotation has enabled us to measure time in terms of days. That means a day has 24 hours, that is day and night together. During a single day, in one single day, we experience different stages like sunrise at morning, midday, afternoon and sunset at evening, as well as we can calculate daytime and night time also. Let's to understand the changes in the location of sunrise and sunset on the horizon, let's us carry out activity given on the next page. As we know that when we see sunrise and sunset day by day, you can see the position of sun get changes. Let's see the next activity and try to understand why this happened. So the next activity is, see here, you can see here, paste a large white paper on one side of the table. See here, here is one of table and a white paper is pasted on that. Place a torch in front of table in such a way that it wouldn't move. See here, this is the torch and this arrange as it doesn't move. Stand a rod or a candle between the white paper and the torch. This is the candle or rod which is stand in between torch and white paper. Mark the position of the shadow. See here, direct the light beam of the torch in such a way that shadow of the rod candle falls on the paper. See, this is the light beams which falling on rod and you will see the shadow is formed on white paper. Mark the position of shadow on the paper. Move the table along with the rod candle from one side to other slowly. See, when we moving this table, we get different position of shadow and we have to mark it. Observe and mark the position of the shadow that falls on the paper. Note the change in the location of the shadow. Let's see geographical explanation. After this activity, we get, see here, from this activity you will realize that as the position of table changes, the position of shadow also changes. See here, when we moving this table along the rod and white paper, the shadow of the position of shadow also get changes and we have to record it. If the position of the sunrise and sunset on the horizon are observed for the whole year, you will realize that they keep on changing. When we see the position of sun at the sunset, sunrise, whole year, you can see that the position of sun also keep on changing. Let us try to understand the reason behind this with the help of next activity. Why sun get change their position or what is reason behind this? Let's see the next activity. See here. Take a thick stick about 1.5 to 1.7 meter long, keeping some distance. Fix the stick near to a wall that receives sunlight at time of sunrise as well as sunset. We have to fix, see in the picture, we have to fix a stick whole year which receive sunlight at a time of sunrise as well as sunset. After the observation, mark the position of the shadow for that date. If the position of shadow changes, measure the note of distance between the earlier and the change position. We know that as the sun changes their position, the shadow also change their position. We have to mark it and measure the distance between earlier as well as change position. During the period of this activity, observe the place of sunrise and sunset on the horizon as well. While doing this activity, we have to observe sun's position at sunrise and sunset day by day. Let's see, this is the half part of lesson how seasons occur, and the remaining half of this lesson is at lesson number 8. We will study that time.